Hi, welcome back to Spotlight on Lee County. I'm Loretta Rose. Our special guest is Mr. Richard Dick Key, City Councilman of Smith Station, Alabama. Welcome to the show, Mr. Key.
Well, thank you.
So
very
good to see you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You look very nice.
Oh, thanks.
Head to toe.
Oh, good.
Yes, well, it's such a pleasure to have you on. I've had an opportunity to have a chance to sit down and interview all the city councilmen, and you are my last guy.
Last one.
Saving the best for last.
Good.
Well, you have been on city council for about how long now?
This is the third term
Okay.
with the city.
All right. And I see you are a veteran of the
I'm a
United
veteran,
States Air Force.
Air Force, for 4.5 years, and that was in 1955 until in 4.5 years.
You keep on talking, you're going to be telling your age.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll tell you, I'm 81.
81. That is a nice looking 81, sir.
Well, I don't know about it.
81, that's a blessing. And still serving in your community.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, I know you
It
do.
is.
I can tell.
I can tell that.
I can tell. And you've been a lifelong citizen, pretty much, or been here for over 50 years?
Well, about 54 years, I believe. And I was from LaGrange, Georgia. That's where I started.
Okay.
And then from the Air Force, I was there for 4.5 years. And then I went to Equifax for 33 years. And I retired in 1991 after 31 years.
I think I read that about working for Equifax. And I think I told you I never knew we had one locally.
Oh yes, it was here in Columbus, and we had about 28 employees. And at that time, Equifax went around to different areas in all of the United States. But when the economy got bad, they started cutting down, and they moved somewhere else. So now the Equifax is in Atlanta.
Yes.
And but it was good. I enjoyed it with that. Then when I went ahead and started on the Lee County Commission, that was 1991.
Okay.
And 2 terms there. And I was the president of all the commissioners in Alabama in 1996 to 07 as the president of all of the commissioners in the state. And we enjoyed that. And after I left from the commission, at about 4 years after that, then I started back with the Smith Station.
Wow.
So, but
That's
I've enjoyed it.
wonderful. I can hear your passion when you talk about what you do. You love serving.
Well, we got a lot of things in the Smith Station area, and like a lot of kids, And we got our big park out there, and probably 2,000 students and kids over there in Smith Station on football, soccer, baseball, softball.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Yeah. Bubba was talking about that, Mayor Copeland, about the field and the recreation center that Smith Station has, and how many people and how many youth it serve.
If you go over there on probably on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturday, I guarantee you can't get in. It's full.
Wow.
That's unbelievable.
I'm gonna make sure I come over there and highlight.
We need to do that.
What's happening over there?
Yes.
Because I've only been there for the movie night.
I was there.
Yes, and that was a great success too.
That was night, yes.
That was a great success. Well, Tell us about some of your accomplishments since being city councilman post 5. First of all, what is post 5?
Well, you got 5 places on the commission, council, and you got 5 places, and it's you have to go from 5 places, but they have to. It's all the area goes on that same one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but and that's it.
Okay.
So being on there for 8 years, and on my 3rd term, but we have done a good job
Sure.
starting a new city, and
That was a big accomplishment.
that was real good. We had to work hard to get incorporation, and our former mayor, she was a leader
Yes.
for the new city, and starting off from everything, we didn't have any money, we didn't know how to do anything,
Yeah.
so we had to start as a new city,
Yes.
and we finally got us a place. We had a trailer started. Then it was where we got the name of the city hall now.
Yes, sir.
That was a doctor's office in now. So we went ahead and we've actually bought the land, and we paid for it. We don't know money on
Look at that. That's
on that
wow,
city.
That's great.
So we've done
So
good.
the city is not in debt, like
Oh,
in that
yeah.
way of
Hey, that's
owning
it.
the building
we're,
like
we're
that.
in good shape.
We're in good shape. I love that. I love that. You also Alabama certified zoning and planning official.
Yes.
What is that?
Well, you have to go a lot of workshops and everything. It takes a while to do it,
Yes.
and I think we've got the mayor and the city clerk was done the same thing, certification. Then myself and Morris Jackson are the only 2 now that's certified
Okay.
as a municipality
Okay.
official.
So
And,
you take so with that, what do you have to do as a zoning and planning official?
Okay, all right. Now being on the planning and zoning, of course, we have to start, a master plan, and we've been working on that for a while, and now, was 7 of us are on the planning and zoning, and I'm the person from the city that goes for the commission.
Yes, sir.
Right. And we talk about the subdivisions in zoning. In zoning, all the zoning is inside the city,
Okay.
and the county don't have any zoning. So in the city itself,
Okay.
like everything on the yards and all that stuff. And we just got a new ordinance that we're having to clean up a lot of these houses.
Okay.
And cleaned up, and they're doing that with the ordinances now.
Oh, all right.
And we got another ordinance that's just done about cutting the grass so high. And we're having people sometimes don't cut the grass, and it's like this. So to have to do that, we're going to have the ordinance will go back and make sure that it's cleaned up right.
Right.
And if a person don't want to clean it like it's supposed to be, then we'll get somebody else, the contractor, to do it.
Okay.
And then we'll lien on the house.
Oh.
So
okay.
we're trying to clean up the
Got
city
it.
itself.
Yes, sir. I see.
And I think the mayor
Yes.
is pushing on all of that.
Yes.
And he's
yes.
done one heck of a job with it.
Yes, yes. Okay. Also, I see you are an active member of the Ruatan Club.
Town and it's been now, I guess, about 40, 45 or 50 years on there. But I actually started with the Ruatan, and what we do is work with the community, not only with kids. We work with the vets at Smith Station, and people that has problems, maybe with a fire or something like that. We help them.
Oh,
And
that's-
we do a lot of
that's good
things,
to
yeah.
know. I always wonder. I drove by the place many times, but really, and a lot of other people in the community too probably have drove by it, but don't really know what all it entails.
Yeah.
So this is a community club organization.
Right, and we have things like the scouts there. We have the weddings, showers.
Oh,
all
so you
that
rent
kind
it
of stuff.
for events?
Yes, and we do
That's
all
good to
that
know.
helps with the people. They don't have a good place to do that, so we do it at pretty money.
Yes.
Not too much to do.
Exactly. I
but
get it.
it's real good for the Ruatan.
So that's a nice place for small events, meetings.
Yes,
That's good to know.
it's real good.
Okay. All right. So the man, Mr. Key, people have probably seen the name Richard Dick Key, Post 5. But I want to help the community to get to know the man behind the name, because every time I've had an opportunity to talk with you, you've always been so warm. You've always been so kind, educated, and just a loving person. You are a family man, married for many years.
I'm a wife of 58 years. We got 6 kids, 20 grandkids, and 7 greats.
Okay.
So we've been around here for a long time.
You keeping up with it too.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Wow, that is such a blessing.
But when I was still with the Equifax, and I had the 6 kids with me, and I decided I wanted to go to college. So I went to Columbus State University, and for 5 years, every night to get my degree, and I graduated in 1973.
Wow,
So that's a long time.
that's an inspiration.
Yeah.
That is an inspiration. Well, you know, and you're saying age has nothing to do with it.
Well, no.
You know, that
Hey.
says a lot, or we all can make it happen. Before we take a break, I want you to share. You've had a very traumatic experience, and a lot of people probably have heard it. I didn't know until you shared it with
Yeah.
me. You've had a traumatic experience, medical experience in your
Yes.
life.
Yes.
Let us know about the outcome of that.
Well, it was the first day of the year, 2000. I had a real stroke, and my limbs were great, but I couldn't speak. Before then, I was speaking a lot, especially with the Lee County Commission and all, with the state and everything else. But it took me 9 months to start talking at all. And you start as a baby, and you have to come back. So it took me a long time to come back, and I still, I guess some of can't my words like I want to,
You do great.
but it's still, I'm here, and
You're
and
blessed.
I'm blessed at what I got.
You are blessed, and that's
Yeah.
what I want people to
Yeah.
hear,
Yeah.
how blessed you are.
Yeah.
And no matter what obstacle come your way, you still was, and the thing is, you still was determined. You don't, when I listen to you and talk to you and you tell me all of your accomplishments, and when I hear about Mr. Key this, Mr. Key do it, he doing this, he did this, he does that, you never missed a beat, in spite of the obstacle that you've had,
Well,
the challenging.
That's true.
I
That's
love
true.
that.
But it took a while to come back, and and I still work hard with the city, and I'll do that until
Yes.
my last term.
Oh, I love it. You're watching Spotlight on Lee County. I'm Loretta Rose. Our very special guest today is Mr. Key. He is such a great pleasure to talk to. We'll be right back after this. You're watching CTV Bean. Welcome back to Spotlight on Lee County with Loretta Rose. Today our very special guest is Mr. Key. He serves on the Smith Station City Councilman Board. I am so happy to have you today, Mr. Key.
Well, it's good. It's good, and we're talking about our new on our new city.
Yes.
But I guess about 18 years ago, and we worked hard on to get in the city as a new city.
Yes, sir.
Had an incorporation, and we had LaFay Dillinger, our first mayor.
Yes.
And we worked hard and had started from scratch. Mm-hmm. And with her and the people on the council and the commission, yes, have worked hard with her.
Yes.
And we've done a good job. Mm-hmm. And but I think now with the new mayor coming in, and we got a new we know.
New mayor,
Yeah,
new ideas.
And we still got most of the people that's on the council, so they're working pretty well.
Yes.
All of us working together.
Working well together. It
Right,
shows.
right.
And I'm glad you said that, because the first mayor, but Mayor Copeland is the second mayor, so we've only had two.
That's true.
In the city of Smith Station. But the first mayor, what would you say to her? Because she started, like you said, you know, when at ground zero.
We all work together.
And you all work together.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's good to let them know how you feel about their accomplishment, because, to be honest, she helped pave the way for Mayor Copeland to come in.
That's right. And we started when with the park. That's the thing that we actually started.
Yes, sir.
On things like that. And we worked hard on that, and the land where we have the park is 78 acres, and it is actually owned by the Lee County.
Yes.
But we've developed the park.
Yes.
And at that time, with the mayor pushing on that, and we started a new softball fields and baseball field out there. And I told you we had a trailer outside. Then we had to actually got us another place where we have the city now.
Yes, yes.
And so the mayor and Jerry Bentley was the city clerk up there, and all of us had to work together.
That's right.
And but then after the mayor, new mayor, has done a heck of a job too.
Yes, yes.
So,
Thank you both.
but I think
Yes.
the things that we done on those when it's starting from nothing, and with the mayor pushing it,
Yes.
and that's what with the mayor.
Yes, yes. So you, what would you like to see take place that haven't taken place in the city of Smith Station?
Well, what we're doing now, we're doing another master plan for the city, and of course we're working on the new ordinances in the subdivisions and everything else, and that's what we're trying to do now. If you know, outside on 284-31, we've put big signs out there for Smith Station where people know where it's Smith Station,
That's right.
and that's real good
Yes.
on that. I think what we're doing now, we're working different other things that we'd like to do, like with the roads. We're working on some of the roads out there. They're still owned by the county, but we're working on some of those now.
Okay.
And we're working on the ordinances I told you with the
Right.
with the yards and the trash and everything.
Right, right.
So we're working on that, and there's a lot of things that we'd like to do right now with the park. We want to make bigger. We're going to have more little league fields out there, and that's probably do that now.
I love that.
So-
You are giving those positive alternative
Oh yeah, things
for
that we
growth
need to do.
and for the young people.
Right.
And activities. I mean, you all can host a lot of different activities out there.
Oh yeah. Now you're looking at right now. We're putting the little John Jones store
Okay.
out there, and we're working
Yes.
on that now.
I
There's
was-
a little
yeah.
museum in there
Uh-huh.
out there.
Yes, sir.
So that's something we're looking at, and we have done. You know, our parking lot is new,
I
and
saw
all that's
that.
been done.
Nice.
So it's a lot of things that we're like
Yeah.
to do, and but I think with the council that we've got now working together, and Bubba being a young kid, and like I told you, he was when he was a baby, and he worked hard with the Lee County board, school boards, and he wanted to be as a
Yeah.
mayor, and I think he is doing a good job,
Yes.
and things that he would like to do, but again, you need to get money to do anything.
Yes, sir.
So right now we don't. A lot of things that I'd like to do. We got a 1 cent sales tax 2 years ago. With that money, half of it goes to the sheriff's department, and then the rest of it goes for the recreation in the whole county now.
Okay.
But we take the money that we get. We'll be working on that new
Wonderful.
fields that we've got
you all
over
are
there.
doing a great job.
Yeah.
Great job.
So it's a lot of things, and
Well, no offense, Mayor Copeland. Mr. Keith said that the new kid,
little kid.
you're the new kid on the block. Did you know Fred Bubba Copeland before he became Mayor Copeland?
Oh yeah, like I say, I seen him all the way up to the high school, and he wasn't the best football player in the
No
in the
offense.
city, but he done a good job, and he does. He worked with the kids now. He goes at Smith Station.
Yes.
A lot of things at Glenwood, and but he's working with everybody.
And he's a youth minister.
That's it. He is.
He loves, and that's what we talked about. He has a heart for the young people.
It is. And well, I think maybe that's the things that I used to do, and now he's doing the things that
Oh, wow.
pushing
See,
us.
and that's what I'm saying. You pave the way
Yeah.
for the next generation. And whether you realize it or not, you've been a great inspiration, I'm sure, to him.
Yeah.
All of you.
Yeah.
And because I always like to share with Mayor Copeland and for people to see, really, it's like you all have, it's like a beautiful family that you all have with the city councilmen and the leaders.
Yeah.
It's, you have that one mind, one purpose, one goal. And what I would love for you to say, let Mayor Copeland know how proud you are of him, because I
Yeah.
know you all are.
Yeah. Well, I do, and I think he will. He'll be as a mayor as long as he wants to, because I know everybody knows him, and I think when I probably be gone, he'll still be working over for the kids, and I think that's what he's doing.
Yes, yes.
So, and there's a lot of things that he's done with the he goes over to Montgomery a lot and help over there, and works with the judges and everything
Yes.
in Lee County, in the schools, and they work together. Everybody, and Bubba is doing a good job.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yes, he
Yeah.
is. Well, is there anything else? And I love to close out our interviews with our guests to share from their heart. Is it anything that you would like to share from your heart with the citizens of Smith Station?
Yeah.
Or to just the viewers?
Yeah.
Look into the camera and
Yeah.
share it.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to the people in the Smith Station area. There's a lot of things that we'd like to do, and we want all the other citizens will come back and work together with the council and the boards and the mayor himself. But I think everything will be good. She's doing good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's well said,
Yeah.
sir.
But-
God bless you.
Good.
I appreciate you.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate you. And we
Well,
appreciate your service in the community.
Okay.
And you are a good looking 81. I'm going to just have to put that in there again.
All right. Okay.
You are a great inspiration. Thank you so much, Mr. Key.
Well, I enjoyed it.
Well, you've been watching Spotlight on Lee County. I hope you've been inspired. I hope you've been educated more with your servicemen in our community. Just like Mr. Key said, it takes all of us to come together. And that's how it should be all the way around. I've enjoyed bringing this information to you. You've been watching Spotlight on Lee County. I'm Loretta Rose. You are watching CTV Bean.